Perfect. Yes, hi everyone. Welcome back to my channel. That's Anit Maya. Well, recently there are so many people who have come out talk about their experiences while at the Entebbe International Airport in Uganda. And that's why I'm here. I wanted to share my story long time ago, but I have been super busy with my work. As you know, I'm a PhD student at the University of Manchester, so I tend to just be fully wrapped in my work. Yes, but I think this is the right time to share it because now I'm free. Yeah. So I don't know why, but let me tell you something. Whenever I travel through Uganda, I'm a Ugandan, yeah. Whenever I travel from Entebbe or from Kenya, I always have stress. I get that anxiety. I don't even know, but I don't know why, but my experiences at those two airports has not been good. The only airport I've gone through and I've not had any experience any trouble was the airport in Rwanda. That's the only airport I went through and everything was actually fine. I don't know why, but I think there is a problem, at those two airports, maybe especially Entebbe because that's where I have most of the experiences. But let me tell you what happened. So I had a flight at around 3 p.m. Yeah, 3 p.m. And then I left my home. I arrived at around it was so early. Yeah, it was so early, around 12. Yeah, 12. Reached at the airport and then we went through that tent. I think it was for Ebola. I don't know. I don't remember, but I think it was for Ebola. And then went in and then the lady asked me, hey, where is your COVID certificate? And I was like, what? What are you talking about? Look, before I went to the airport, I mean, weeks ago, I checked my country of destination, that was the UK. Do they need COVID certificate? No. Do they need this? No. Do they need this? No. And I'm like, why would you ask me to give you or present to you this certificate, yet my country of destination doesn't need it? Why should I submit it? The lady was like, well, it's needed. I got so mad. I mean, like, why do you ask customers, Ugandans, to submit certificates that are not needed in their countries of destination? That's crazy. That's really crazy. Later on, I told her, well, I don't have it. And I'm going to the UK and I'm very sure they don't need it. And I read on the internet, they don't need it. And I'm boarding Qatar Airlines. And even on the website, on their website, they don't need it. They said if you're going to the UK, you don't need it and you don't have to be vaccinated. The good thing was I am vaccinated. So I just told her, well, I don't have it and I don't know what I'm going to do. And then she was like, well, are you vaccinated? And I was like, yeah, I'm fully vaccinated. Can I have a look at the certificate? Was it called a certificate? Whatever it is. And then I showed the certificate. That's when she let me in. But then I was like, wait. So for people who are not vaccinated and who do not have those COVID certificates, can't go through this airport? Yes, COVID is still there, but I mean, we are on different things. We're talking about different things. Why? The only thing that hurts me is what about those people who can't express themselves? That, excuse me, the country where I'm going, they don't need it. What happens to them? Especially those people who are going to maybe Arab countries, maybe who can't express themselves enough in English. What happens to them? I really felt like I don't know what we are on in Uganda. I felt really sad. Another thing is, I wonder why they ask for this yellow fever card. Look, I've went to Japan, I've went to the UK, I've gone through China, I've gone to Kenya, I've gone to Rwanda. Is there any other country? No. Nobody has ever asked me about that yellow card fever thing. Nobody. Nobody. But they actually want people to have those cards. I mean, if I'm going to a country where they need it, that makes absolute sense. But why would I submit this yellow card fever thing if nobody asks for it, at the immigration where in the country where I'm going? That's not fair. Those cards are expensive. And the sad thing is, They ask you to go to a specific hospital, a specific private clinic to get those certificates. I don't think that's fair. I don't think it's fair. I think, staff or people at the airport, I think you need to, to also do some good analysis and change your, what are the rules? Yeah. Why is it only Uganda that you need customers to go to specific clinics to get COVID certificates, to get cards that are not required, in countries of destination? Why? Why do you want everybody to have vaccines? Why? Why? And why do you want everybody to spend money where they shouldn't spend money? Why do we have things we don't use? I don't use my yellow fever card. I think it even has mold now. But I got it so expensively. And it's soon expiring. And I think you'll ask me to get another one that I will not use. That's not fair. That's not fair. The other thing I want to talk about is there are various people on Twitter and maybe on other media platforms. I'm on Twitter, who say, "Oh no, I have never experienced anything at the airport." Look, these are celebrities. These are known in the country, you know. So there is no way you're gonna question them because they know, they know. You ask them this, they will ask you why. They'll ask you why, right? So those are the people who say, "Oh, I have experienced nothing." Yeah, you were a celebrity. Nobody's gonna do shit. Oh, that's not a good word. Nobody's gonna do, crazy things, to you, because they know that you're gonna talk about it. Maybe when you go back to the radio station or when you go back to your TV station. Understand? The people who are suffering are these people who are going to various countries, to visit, to work. They are not celebrities, and you're using that, because they're not celebrities. You want to question them even when it's not necessary. That's unfair. Naddala labayo, weebuuzeemu lwaki abaana bava e Uganda ogenda mu nsi endala okunoonya ku ssente? Uganda eyo kya nze nali e Uganda omwaka mulamba. Naye sijja kulimba, nayagala nnyo omulimu gwange. Naye Uganda si nnyangu. Okitegeera? Era gwe weebuuzeemu why, if you're a staff member at the airport, ask yourself, why do you do that? Why do you do that? There are so many reasons. Ekisooka, bakuwa obusente butono, tebakusasula bulungi, era singa obadde oyoolanga bakusasula bulungi oba nga bakuyisa bulungi, tewandibadde ng'olulunkana. Okitegeera? Ng'onoonya obwo obusente obutonotono. Okitegeera? So if you can experience such a bad, situation or such, incidences in your own country, lowooza ku oyo omwana talina nakachansi kagamba akafunayo 3,000 omwezi, n'agamba kantunda akayumba kange, kantunda akaploti kange, ngende Buwalabu nde mwene ensi noonya akasente. Mulowooze gulabe ensi ekunyigira ku airport awo. Bwe tulowooza nti baba akasente akategeerekeka. N'ate oli omwana ava ebuduuda. Lwaki gwegalo embeera ogikalubye? And why do you think that only people with specific jobs can travel? Why? So I have never experienced such a thing, honestly. People should be free to travel as long as they have the requirements that are needed. Why do you have to restrict them because of you? You're killing their dreams just because you want some money or something. That's not fair. That's not fair. Honestly, the first time, I experienced really bad incidents at Entebbe Airport was when I was boarding a flight, and then so I went through immigration, everything was checked, and then we had to walk towards the plane. There were 2 planes that were boarding, and they were same companies, Qatar. And I was confused, where should I go? Where is my plane? This one or the other one? And then I tried to go to the plane that was closer to me. Then the lady was like, where's Samira Tolava? Plane yo ye, itogenda UK, plane yo ye, what? If they can treat me, like that, I'm nobody definitely, but I'm mature enough, the fact that I'm boarding a plane by myself. I'm mature enough, but if somebody can treat me like that, what about a person who is like really looking that they're coming from a village, really, I mean, how are they treated? There's always a room to, to change, guys. We deserve better, especially us Ugandans. We do deserve better, and I'm sure we can have it. I mean, the first time I experienced all these things, I was like, okay, maybe I'm the problem. But man, I'm not. I'm not the problem. There are so many people who are complaining. Yes, and I think it's the right time for us to talk about what you have experienced so others can come up and, talk about all those things so we can find a solution. Celebrities don't cover us up by saying there is nothing you have experienced. You are known. So whatever they say, you will question them. You understand? You will question them, so they will never bother, saying anything crazy to you, and that's not fair. I mean, honestly, I thought that maybe, I mean, there are various things that I overthought. They are either underqualified for the jobs, they are not taught how to manage customers, they don't know how valuable customers are, uh, they are not well trained, but that links up, to the first point, underqualified. They don't like their jobs, they are mistreated, they are underpaid, or there is something else. That's what I thought. But I mean, it's crazy. Why would people behave like that at such an international office? I don't know why, but I think you guys need to tell to treat us better. Honestly. I mean, in the airport, the only place where I go and I don't find any trouble is, I think, at the immigration. And I think because of the visa I get, probably, probably. Yeah, because whenever I travel, I always get this visa that indicates everything. I'm going here, I'm going to study, I'm going to do this. So that's why I probably don't find any trouble at the immigration. That's why. But that doesn't mean that there is no any other person who doesn't, who doesn't get any trouble. So I think there is something that must be done. It breaks my heart that, all these mistreatments are mainly experienced by Ugandans in their own country. It breaks my heart. Why would they experience that? I mean, those are your people. You should treat them really, really good. You need to treat everybody, with respect, dignity, and all those things. But come on, treat your own people well. They deserve respect. If they have every document that is required in the country of destination, why do you want to block them? Why do you want to block their dreams? Uganda is so hard. Who doesn't know this? Everybody knows this. Uganda is extremely so hard. So, so, so hard. It's only good for specific people. And you are doing that crazy things because Uganda is not good, because you're in a place of work where you are not paid well, where you are not treated well, right? So why do you want a person who doesn't actually get close to what you get to suffer? Why would you? That's not fair. Come on. Let's be kinder to human beings. Anyways, that's my experience, guys. I hope in the future things can be better in Entebbe International Airport. If your staff member are not getting, enough time to rest, if they are not well treated, or if they're underpaid, please find a way of changing that. If they're underqualified, come on, get people who are qualified for jobs. Those who have passion, they should be trained. Don't just bring in people who don't know what to do. Just think like it's their father's business. They are serving international people, and we deserve better. We pay money for this. And what hurts me much is that people lose money, I mean, every single day, and there are no refunds. You don't know how hurting it is to just rebook a flight 2 times when you actually end up paying over 50% by just canceling some flights. I mean, and for some flights, when you cancel just a few hours before, you don't get refunded. Come on, think about our hustles. Think about the ways we get money. If it's so hard for you to earn money, why do you think it's easy for us to lose money? It's not easy. Sorry, why do you think it's easy to make money? It's easy to lose it, but it's not so easy to make money. So think about our our income, our hustles, our struggles, and everything. We need better. Yeah, we need better services. Yeah, thank you. And for those who have experienced some crazy things, please comment in the section, and we see what you have experienced. Thank you so much, guys. Don't forget to share this video, because there are so many people who need to do this. We need to be heard. Yeah, so thank you so much, everybody. Don't forget to share and subscribe. Bye. I'm done. Kato Hakim, thanks, Annette. I'm in the UK. Oh, thank you so much for watching, Kato. May God bless you. Yeah, you are in the UK. If you're a student, please let me know. If you are not a student, but you have your own house, also let me know, because I also want to buy a house after 20 years from now. So I want to know how much money I need and how long it takes. Yeah, and if you're in business, I want to bring you so close to my life. I'm silly. Bye.